Hey everybody, welcome back to A Glittery Life. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for the video that I have for you today. I have the whole Nars 2014 spring line to swatch for you. I am really excited. I posted some, I got it before it came out last week, posted some swatches on my blog, aglitterylife.com last week, or earlier this week I guess. Yeah, I guess it was earlier this week. And I just cannot wait to swatch them for you. For those of you who don't know that I have a blog or don't read my blog, it has different content, sometimes the same content, but it also has other content that is than what is shown on my channel. So head on over there, www.aglitterylife.com. I would love for you to check out what is going on over there and be a part of that as well. So let's get into it. The Nars 2013 spring line. Now I am wearing the lip and it feels weird to be wearing this lip in January, this bright orange lip. I am probably not ready to be wearing a lip like this. I still was rocking an orange lip this fall, but for winter, I'm not ready for the orange lip, but I'm gonna be really, really excited for this lip around March, April, May, and this is gonna be, I'll be excited to be doing this coral lip again in the springtime, but I wanted to swatch it for you. It's beautiful, and I'm gonna swatch all of the Nars 2014 spring collection. I'm gonna swatch that for you right now. Okay, let's start with the base color that I have on my lip right now. It's the Nars Satin Lip Pencil in Timofeya. I mean, I can't pronounce half of these Nars names, to be honest. So you can see that it is going to be a red orange, and it sure is. It is definitely a beautiful orange. Bold, bright, makes a statement. Now I am wearing that, and then but then over the top of it I have one of the new glosses, and the gloss that I'm wearing over it is Bimini. I can't pronounce their names. I can't even read them. They're so teeny, but let me swatch that for you. It's a really beautiful pinky coral, and it sort of knocks this satin lip pencil down to a kind of a more manageable color, but just really, really pretty, and you can see it in the tube right there. And it's not sticky. I love the Nars glosses. I really love the Nars glosses because they're not sticky. They're not tacky. They're nice and soft. I feel like they're moisture depositing. They don't dry out your lips. So it's a really nice gloss formula. And it's just such a beautiful color. I love it. I actually have been wearing this week on its own, and it's so beautiful. And then the third lip product from Nars is another gloss. And it's this purple color, and this is Inez Folies. I don't speak French. I'm really sorry. I barely speak Spanish. Some days I barely speak English. Okay, let's just call it like it is. Now, if you're gonna see this online, you're gonna think that is a crazy color. I'm not gonna get it. You would be so wrong, and you would be missing out on a gorgeous, gorgeous gloss. I want you to really see this. I can tell that I'm going to be obsessed with this. Look at how beautiful that is. And I actually even have some ideas of using this over Rebel and some of my other to transition my really vampy lip into spring with this gloss, because it's so pretty. It's just the prettiest pinky purple, and I love it. So those are the three glosses. Okay, Nars also sent me one of the larger than life longwear eyeliners, and this is in Puerto del Sol. This is also from the new spring collection, and it is this really beautiful mermaid green. I think is the best way. It's kind of coming a little bit four-leaf clover like that, but it actually is more of a mermaid color, and it's really beautiful. It's got a little bit of a sea green undertone, and it does have a really pretty shimmery sheen to it, and it is so pretty. So this is going to be a great pop of color, especially on your lower lash line or your lower waterline. I'm seeing that a trend for spring is a pop of color on your lower waterline and a brighter pop. Last year it was all about the teal and the purple, kind of darker colors on your waterline. This year the trend that I'm seeing in makeup is a really bright pop of color on your waterline. So this would be a great tool for that. Okay, Now, out of the new spring collection, the thing that I'm most excited about and that I've been wearing every single day since it got since I got it is their new multiple, and it's in Nepali, and it is just gorgeous. Look at that rose gold. This on the cheek with a little bit of Rocketeer from Benefit and the Naked 3 palette is the most beautiful, cohesive, like rose gold look. And in fact, the multiple, that's the great thing about it, is its eyes, lips, and cheeks. So this is beautiful on your, like, you know, really kind of blown out, like on your cheeks and really blended out. It's so beautiful in the crease of your lid with some of the Naked 3 colors accenting it. And it's also really, really pretty, very subtle on your lip. Like, I just do a really, like, just like subtle color swipe on my lip like that. And it is so stunning. And it's almost like a nude rose gold, if that makes any sense. Oh my gosh, I love this. You need this. I have a multiple in my purse 365 days out of the year. I think it's like one of those wonder products. They're so easy to use. They make a huge difference. And this one is my favorite. I had a previous favorite from Nars that's in their permanent collection. This is my like favorite. And I would be remiss not to tell you that. So get your hands on this one if you can. I know some of you are probably wondering why my filming setup is different. I just filmed a bunch of other tutorials today, and I had my filming set up this way because I had somebody in here working with me. And so it'll go back to normal next week, don't worry. Actually next week all the tutorials will go up, so it'll go back to normal with my other background soon, but I just didn't want to reset everything up, so it was just easier to do it this way. Okay, I want to swatch the two shadow palettes that are part of the spring collection. The first one I want to swatch is Kawaii, and you can see these are so pretty. That purple is gorgeous, but that like cerulean, like champagne-y gold color is like so stunning. And with all Nars shadows, the color payoff is really, really amazing with these. And typical of Nars, the color payoff is amazing. Highly pigmented, a very solid, even pigmentation, minimal fallout for the, like, you know, dropping onto your cheeks, and really just stunning and easily blendable, which I like. I really like that about Nars too, that they blend out really easily. So this is the first palette that I'll swatch. So you can see that really pretty, like kind of like almost like celery gold, and then that beautiful purple. Can you see that? Look at that in the light. I mean, they are just so bright, so beautiful, so much sheen to them. Not glitter, but just so much like bright, like sheen. It's really, really stunning. And then I'll swatch China Seas, which is the other palette that they came out with. And I'll swatch these next to it so you can see how they can incorporate with one another. I'll do this like tealy one first. This is like very like much like mermaid tail to me. Like just so pretty. Very, very like opaque, but also very shimmery. And you can really build that color up. And then the like plummy violet one, I'm not sure, I'm like really trying to build this up so you can see it, because I'm not sure if it's gonna come through, but it almost has more of a like duochrome like texture to it and color to it. But you can see those four together are so beautiful. Gosh, that gold is gonna really tie those in gorgeously. Any one of those in the crease and then that gold on the lid would be beautiful, or just a swipe of those, that gold all over your lid or all over your eye, and then a swipe of one of these on your lid would be so stunning as well. So those are the shadows for spring. They're an interesting choice for spring shadows. They feel a little bit more like, especially this one right here feels a little bit more fall to me. These two right here, the purple and the plum. But once you get them on and they're blended out, they don't feel so dark. but initially it was kind of an interesting choice, I think, when I first saw it for a spring line. And the last thing I have to show you is the nail polish. Now, some of these are going to go into the permanent collection, but this nail polish, which is called Wind Dancer, is part of the limited edition. So it's only available right now. So if you're like a real Nars junkie and you collect everything, then you can only get this one right now until it's sold out. And let me swatch this for you. I've got all kinds of like polish swatched on my fingers right now, but let me do a like cute swatch of this one on an open finger. This is going to be beautiful if you're tan. If you're really fair like me, this is not the right nail polish color for you. You can see I've got all kinds of like crazy swatches. Let's see if I can get that to like focus or whatever. Oh, there you go. So you can see that it's very much of like a sherbety orange. It's very thin color. You can still see that's 2 coats on that nail. And you can still see the nail through the polish. So it's definitely more of a sheer polish. And like I said, you need to have like a darker skin tone probably to like really wear that. I mean, you can see that it just doesn't pop. But if you don't want polish to pop, then maybe this is perfect for you. I like more of a like polish that pops and really kind of is more of an accent color. So but it is cute, and if I was ever tan I would love it, but you know I'm never gonna get tan. So anyway, whatever. So anyway, that is those are my swatches from the Nars 2014 spring collection, and I hope you're gonna pick something up. If any of these things look like things you have to have, I want to know about it. So leave me a comment in the comments. Leave me a comment in the comments section. And if you can only get one thing, you got to get that multiple. I tell you, it is so amazing. Or the purple lip gloss. Those are my 2 favorites out of the collection. They're really stunning, very versatile, and they're going to look good on any skin tone. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day.